Hello friends, this is Bhavatosh here. Welcome to my channel Perfect Analyst. Today's session we'll try to learn about DAX functions and we'll learn two DAX functions. One is calendar, the other one is Calendarauto. If you could remember in my previous videos, I spoke about like the DAX functions and what are the list of DAX functions, and I also talk about date and time functions, and in that I have listed all the date and time functions which is being used in Power BI. And out of those date and time functions, some functions will be created tables, and some functions will create a columns, and some function will create a measures. The tables I already shown in my previous videos on the all the list of date and time functions. And today's session we'll learn about the first two, calendar and Calendarauto. And these two functions basically what it creates tables. If you could remember, I have already spoken about calculated tables. So this DAX formulas also used to create a tables, create a columns and measure. So these two functions, calendar and Calendarauto, create tables. So please remember that one. So let me begin and show you how you can use this calendar and Calendarauto functions. I have already loaded the data in a Power BI, and I am not going to show again how to connect the data in Excel and all, because if you want to see that, you can check my previous videos and all, where I can explain in detail about how to connect the data. And also I'm straight away going to the tables. Here we are trying to learn how to use this calendar and Calendarauto. Okay, so this is there are three tables. One is orders, people and returns, and this is in data view. Okay, you have to click data view and then only you can able to see all the columns. No need to go to any model view or report view. If you are using the DAX functions, please remember you just go to the data view so that you can see the data. And here you can create either columns, or you can create tables, or you can create measures. So let's start for calendar. So how to do that? You have to go home, and there is a option called write a DAX expression to create a new table. So I'm just creating a table. So once you click here, it will create a table, and you can see there is a space to write your DAX functions. Here I'm going to write DAX functions. Now let's start with date equal to, is asking start date. So date, 2020, year, month and day. So month is 1, day is 1, close, and this is the start date. Now I'm going to put the uh, end date. So suppose 2023 January, or maybe 2022. So 2023 January, suppose this is the end date, or maybe December, right? So date, okay. So date equal to calendar. This one date, okay. Now close bracket and working on it. Okay, the syntax of date is incorrect. Okay, there is comma here. Now if you enter, yes, now it is created. So in the calendar functions, the start date we have mentioned and the end date we have mentioned. So based on that, this column is created. Here, if you can see, the date which we have created, start date is 01/01/2020, and if you sort it by descending, it is showing 01/01/2023. So this two date it is showing. So you are defining this date. So you are defining a range of the date, right? So that's what you are creating, uh, the calendar. So in the calendar functions, you are creating two dates. One is the start date, the other one is the end date. So what is the drawbacks of this calendar function is you cannot expand the date automatically. You have to come again and you have to define again if you want, if you have any data from 2020, 2024 or beyond or before 2020, right, 2019 or 18, you cannot expand that one automatically. So to overcome that challenges or that problems, there is a function called calendar auto. So let us do that calendar auto functions. So what I will do is I will just disable this, or maybe I can delete this one. Anything you can do, either you can disable or you can delete. To disable you have to put double slash, so and here also, right. calendar calendar auto. Here you can also give the official year and month without giving anything. If you enter now, you can see the date from 2020, not 21. I just put ascending order. Yeah, it is showing from 2017. The reason it is showing from 2017 is in my data sets that I have taken. What this calendar auto function will do is it will scan all the tables which I have already in this Power BI, and it will take, or it will define the start date and end date. If you have any date, the start date is here is 2017 January, it will take from that date. And if at all any date, the latest date is available in these tables, that date will be created here as an end date. So the latest date here will be in the, or maybe I can descend here. So the latest date is 2021 31st December. So that is the difference between the calendar function and the calendar auto. One more thing is, if you could remember, I just, when I start the bracket here, it is showing official year and month. So if you want to start your month from March, or if you want to start from April, you can define that. Let me give 4 here and enter. Starting from 2016 May. So it is ending April. So because you have given 4, your first date is 01 May 2016. So if you are giving 5 here, it will start from June 1st 2016. If we give here 3, it will start from April 01/04 2016. So you can define that fiscal year end month, and based on that, this data will be considered. So I hope you are able to understand the difference between a calendar function and calendar auto. So both the function will create tables. Remember, maybe there are other functions where either it will create measures or it will create columns. But for calendar and calendar auto functions, it will create tables. So thank you so much for watching this video. We will cover the date difference and all in my next session. Thank you so much. Bye.